of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
Hello, and welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, where we shunt ourselves to the front of your mind. I am Luke. I am your guest DM today. To my left, we have...
Hercules
Me.
Me.
It's not a guess. You know where you're sitting. To my right, we have...
Hang on.
Danielle Butlin.
Danielle Butlin.
You gotta get that tattoo. You gotta get that tattoo on your hands.
Yeah.
And in front of me, we have...
Caleb Dowdall.
Hey!
Hi guys. It's Jacob Machin, in case you haven't guessed.
Phew. I thought I was going blind. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the second part of this one-shot. Shitake's mansion of fun and mystery.
I don't know if anyone knew that we were level 1, so when I got hit for 5 hit points,
We're like, ooh.
I hope we know how dire that is.
I think they got it real fast when we're all like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we all are playing, well, they are all playing level 1 characters. I am not.
Level 20 characters.
Hey.
200 level 20 gnomes versus one level 20 sorcerer versus 200 level 1 gnomes.
One fireball, you win.
Aw, yeah.
One fireball won't get 200 of them, and then
Well,
they all
you
get
twin
their
spell
turn.
it.
Just
Can't twin spell fireball.
the
Oh.
spike growth. Yeah.
Spiky
Throw
growth.
that up.
Can a sorcerer fly?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
They have to concentrate on it so they can't fly and spike growth at the same time.
That's if you follow rules.
If you don't follow the rules, not following the rules,
They could
they
just
win.
get like a shield or something and put it on top of the spike growth and stand on that.
Yeah, but as the gnomes,
Then all the gnomes
as-
have to try and come into them.
But
and
as the
then-
first 50
you're
or
gonna
so
hydraulic
gnomes
press
clog
them?
up, they can jump on top of the gnome dead bodies and run in.
Well, then you drop it and start it again. So now it's on top of the dead gnomes.
But it's taking turns, so like you gotta be careful because
because they're all in the first. Yeah,
because
yeah,
if you
yeah,
take
yeah.
your turn and then think about it, 200 gnomes, 200 chances to roll a hit, 200 d6s. Or
How many have
D4s.
bows and
Also,
arrows?
even if they're just doing 1 damage each.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they
Yeah.
could have short bows. Yeah,
Throw up a mage shield or whatever it is, shield,
shield.
and then you're good.
But
Mage
yeah,
armor
you
and shield.
basically just have one turn to set yourself up for potentially.
Before you
The
could time
onslaught,
stop and buff
before the
yourself.
onslaught.
But like level 1 gnome, what's your to hit at ranged?
Like 3,
Yeah,
maybe
so they'd have to
4.
roll like an
like that.
18 or a 19 if you throw up a
200
shield.
dice rolling. The chance of rolling an 18 or a 19
Maybe
is
5.
pretty high.
Yeah, like statistically, like 10 or 20 of them are.
I'm going to crash my tablet rolling 200 d20s.
We should do a Christmas episode that's like the elves revolt.
Critical Role
right?
did that.
Oh damn
Yeah.
it!
Did
Really?
you-
Against Santa and they try and kill Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Damn it.
that's how Chutney came about.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
piss
not-
take on
Ah.
Chutney.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Mind.
We can think of a different Christmas
Never mind.
one shot though.
mean, I feel-
Rudolph's rampage.
I feel like nobody's got a really
He
good
tries to hump every other reindeer.
His nose
You
is
fucking
red.
tease me!
His nose is red because
Rudolph's
it's
retribution.
painted in blood.
You know what? What I might set up is because I've been reading that book. I might set up a Christmas one shot where you guys are not the bad guys, but you guys come up with the Grinch like plan to steal or do something.
Steal Christmas.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Is you either plan to steal Christmas or you stop something from stealing Christmas.
We've done enough of stopping people doing things. I want to see you guys fucking shit.
Plot something.
What's a rule that was your go-to one that you would always break growing up? And was there ever a rule made about your behavior in your life? Or were you all too much of goody two-shoes?
I was a very goody
Oh.
two-shoes. I was I was the kid that all the mums liked because I was a very good boy. And I was...
What happened?
Stacy's
a
mom
very
kind of
good
situation
boy.
going
That
on.
happened when I went to Witches and Britches. Me,
Oh,
18 to 20,
no.
Witches and Britches, 40, 50-year-old women groping me. Pretty icky. But
You're- Welcome into adulthood, I guess,
yeah,
in a weird way.
yeah. I didn't really break many rules. I didn't have people over when I shouldn't have people over. I didn't. I was quite a boring, rule-abiding child. A smart ass, but yeah, never really broke any rules.
My rule breaking thing is very nerdy.
Oh, no.
And very like,
Great. Well, we are on a D&D podcast, so you're fitting right in.
So you know,
Uh-oh.
No, that doesn't count.
That's a story not for the audience.
No. This would have been,
around that.
and this is one that I got caught enough times that it's not like my parents didn't know that this is something I would do, which is that like, at some point you get lights out, right? It's lights
Oh,
out,
yeah.
you know, but you're reading a really good book, so there's me under the fucking covers with a
Yeah.
torch underneath my chin, like book propped up on my knees, trying to hide the fact that I'm reading until 2 a.m. or something.
Yes.
Mine would have been,
Yeah.
mine would have been then, in that case, my cousin and I would get up at around 2 a.m. after going to bed and play video games. His dad was a cop, would get up and just kick the door in and scream at us for playing video games. But there was one night where we were playing video games and we heard, it would have been like midnight, 2 a.m. We heard him get up and walk down the hallway. So we like switched it off, switched the light off, dove into the bunk bed. And the door opened and it was my aunt. And little did we know that my uncle had crawled in under the sight line of the bed and crawled under the bottom of the bunk bed. So she walked out,
God.
left. We turned the lights on. We sat back down to play, and he jumped out at us.
That's
So that's probably the biggest thing.
Amazing.
God, I don't think I did anything. I'm
It doesn't even have to be a child. It could be when you were a year ago.
Oh. Have I done anything stupid recently? Other than this?
He used to steal cookies from the cookie jar and then like Tetris them so they'd still, because it was a see-through cookie jar, Tetris them so they look like there's still more in the cookie jar. So you'd open the cookie jar and it'd be hollow in the center, but all the cookies would be pressed up against the outside.
Nothing at school. Nothing at Boy Scouts.
No, I didn't do a lot of stuff. I don't know. I got accused of doing a lot of things, but I never actually did any of them.
Did you knock over Girl Scouts and steal their cookies?
No.
Oh.
I think about doing that now.
Regularly.
I think about doing that now.
Fuck you, I'm hungry. So no rules ever broken.
I mean, I definitely have, but I just none are.
Do you indicate when driving?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. No. Nothing's popping.
Herc has
into
never
my
broken
mind.
a rule. If
I am perfect. I've never done anything wrong ever.
If Vez,
All right, what's your...
if Vez
sorry.
or Alex could write in either on the
Everything
on the
I've done
socials
wrong.
or not and let us know everything that
What's the rule you always break in D&D then?
as a DM then as a player.
As a player, it's definitely fucking any spell whatsoever. Where it's like, can I do this thing with this spell that it definitely doesn't do?
Yeah.
Material components?
then-
What's that?
Yeah.
Fuck material components.
Material components are all about flavor. Yeah,
I know.
Like the guy pointed out, carrots are for dark vision.
Yeah.
all
The
that
the
sort of
reed
shit.
for water breathing.
Yeah,
It's just a
yeah,
magic
yeah.
trick.
Pennies
Yeah.
for detect thoughts.
I don't care what components you use, just give me some flavor. That's my
Yeah.
rule as a DM. Yeah.
Yeah, no, too much. Oh no, I do have a rule, but I can't say that on air. 'Cause that's incriminating. That's incriminating.
So we can all just assume that whatever Herc has done, it's so bad
Hasn't
that
passed
it
statute of
can't
limitations
be
yet.
spoken
Yes.
on.
What is
Wait,
my crime
wait.
that cannot be named?
Weren't you edited out of The Color of Money or whatever it was? No, it's Kevin Spacey. Never mind. Sorry.
No, I was edited out of someone else.
Anyway, Luke, you got
What
stuff?
about you?
Besides, we've spoken about a couple of things.
Yeah. The main one was that we ruined it for everyone when we were doing our gap year stuff. We made it so that you weren't allowed to drink the night before a dive because too many of us vomited underwater.
I mean, that sounds like a sensible rule.
That's horrific.
It's fine.
Underwater vomit.
The worst part is you're not you have to keep your regulator in your mouth
Yeah.
because the first thing you do after you throw up is breathe in.
Yeah.
So you have to breathe in all the chunks and then
Yeah.
wash it.
Yeah.
So it's just not, but it's really
Yeah.
hilarious to watch. It's like a fire breathing dragon. Yeah. And if you ever want to see fish close up,
Yeah. Chum.
like,
Yeah.
throw it. So that's a major one. That's like not illegal.
No. But a rule was made because of you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the D&D rule I ignore is all of them.
You ignore law.
I just rule of fun. You know what? That's kind of what we want. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Improv game. Tell me a rule that you would either want to remove from this world or want to make up for this world.
As in
Our real world.
a real world. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you were emperor of the whole world,
What rule would I remove?
yeah,
Ooh.
or put in place.
I would say,
How petty do I want to be?
yeah, no, I would.
Oh, let's do this. Okay, Jacob, give us the topic, and then like whatever it might
doing
be.
the rant thing.
No, give us the topic of like beach usage, and then Danielle has to come up with a
Okay,
rule that
okay,
she might
okay.
think you're on about.
Okay. Children in public places.
I knew this was gonna go haywire fast.
As in a rule you want to get rid of,
Oh.
or
I know what you would do.
or put in place.
All right, we all have to say
What is a
Jacob
rule
might-
that I would come to? This
That
this,
you would
this
add.
reminds me of
Okay.
another game I need to write down, but anyway, we'll talk about that.
That I don't know, that children shouldn't be allowed to talk in public places.
Wait, before you say anything, Kurt, can you guess one?
They just shouldn't be allowed out in public spaces.
And I'm gonna guess that they should be. I was gonna say muzzled, but I'll go with like they all have muzzled and leashed. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Shot collared, muzzled, and shot collared, muzzled, straight jacket.
Nailed it.
No,
All right.
no, mine's to do with the noise that children make when in places like restaurants and things like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Like I'll think of another rule, but yes, like
When I
families and children should be kicked out of restaurants if their children are running around. Like you should not be allowed to let your children run around in a restaurant.
Yeah, this is
That's
not
dangerous. And
this is not
it's
including
stupid.
babies. Babies crying
Yeah.
anywhere is absolutely
yeah,
fucking
that's
fine.
fine.
Cause
Get off this airplane. Your baby's crying.
Yeah, there's nothing. The baby don't know what's going on. Give the baby a break.
Yeah.
But when your kid's old enough to be told, "Hey, people are trying to do stuff,"
Yeah.
That's Jake's line every time he fucks up. Come on, give baby a break.
come on, give baby a break.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that? Give baby a break.
All right, Hart, give us a topic, and we'll guess your rule for it.
Cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
If you smoke them, you have to eat the butt.
Just no cigarettes. Just
If
no
you
cigarettes.
buy a packet, you have to smoke the packet in one go.
In one sit, as soon as it's open, go.
Yeah.
I think
Like natural selection. Like get them out of the way pretty quick.
Wait, I think the boring answer is just get rid of them. Don't need them no more. But I think
we need that tax.
I think you need to eat.
Eat
Gotta eat
butt.
the
The
butt.
butt's
Gotta
fun.
eat the
Yeah,
butt.
you gotta eat the bud. You gotta eat the bud.
Smacks his butt.
Yeah.
Gotta eat it.
Down. All right, Danielle, give us a topic.
This is kind of.
Cosmetic modifications to dogs.
I mean, that's one. Bikes.
Bikes.
Bicycles. Okay, I know this. I know
Yeah,
this.
you know this.
I know this.
I
You
know,
know
I know what I know what the real answer is going to be, but I'm going to go with every bike. If you're going to ride a bike, it has to be a unicycle, and you have to have a little fan beanie as your helmet.
That would be fun.
Penny farthing?
Yeah, penny farthings. Yes, okay, we'll give you penny farthings.
Yeah.
You need a license. You need a license for
Yeah.
bikes.
Yeah.
For,
That's exactly
for
it.
bicycles. You need
Yeah.
a license for them.
Yeah.
Exactly it. Yeah. I was going to say,
Also, stop going through the red lights, you fucking cyclist.
Oh
stop
my
riding on the
God.
on the fucking footpaths when people are walking with kids and dogs and things.
Like I told you, you'd yell at Owen Wilson.
Yeah, I would.
There's a video of
I
Owen
would.
Wilson riding his bike
Fucking-
on the sidewalk.
Don't ride your bike on the sidewalk. It's dangerous. Anyway.
Was that your rule?
yeah, that was my rule.
All right,
You should-
I'm gonna-
licensing.
Cool.
Licensing.
I'm gonna go with health complications aside, digital watches, electronic watches, smart watches.
Health complications as in if you need them for alerts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair. That you're not allowed them. Basically.
What I don't like, and this is not a dig at you, but
Yeah.
what I don't like is that it will be an email or something that comes through, and we as a society have evolved to know that when someone looks at their watch, they're impatient, they're bored, they need to go somewhere, there's something happening. So when people get notifications on their watch, they immediately look at them. It's right there. It's the next evolution of you get a buzz, you pull your phone out and look at it. Now that it's on your wrist, you could be talking to someone, and they'll just all of a sudden look at their wrist. Yeah, as they check their email real
Yeah.
quick. Like it's infuriating.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
What
I don't
rule
think
would
you
you
should.
put around it?
If you have a smartwatch
They're all like
Again,
being very
health
careful
implications
as I sit
aside.
here wearing one.
You,
Hey, it's the full detect, okay?
You should be amputated at the elbow.
They
Okay.
should come free with the purchase of a phone.
Actually, that's interesting.
They,
Okay.
they should just come as part of it.
didn't- you know what?
As like a phone or a laptop.
I don't
should
like
just-
them, but if I'm getting them for free,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like,
yeah.
if I
I-
got it for free, I'd be
I
okay
think
with it.
smartwatches should also be subjected to the same health
Should have
issues
licenses.
aside. The same rules as cell phones.
Which no one listens to anyway.
Yeah, but like classrooms, right? No smartwatches. No,
Yeah,
no cell
right,
phones
right,
because
yeah.
of the alert, like email shit.
Mm.
But as someone who does wear them, I do a big like slap on them to like turn the screen off, and that's my like that was an alert, not me checking the time. I'm like,
But you're still looking
away.
down at it. There's still that disconnect
Yeah,
for that
yeah,
moment.
Well, I
There is
feel
that.
like it's also yawning. When you just yawn because your brain needs oxygen, they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you fucking bored?" I'm like, "No, I just need
no,
air in my brain."
yeah, my body's trying to relax, and that's a good thing.
What is your
So
rule?
looking at your watch is relaxing.
No, yawning.
My rule would be let's go. Every time they look at it, the watch makes a noise. Go and it's just like I'm looking at my watch
Yeah.
and I'm bored and I don't like anyone around
There should be a
me.
notification for people, like
Yeah.
to
People?
notice that.
Yeah. Look at me having a smartwatch. I'm so cool.
I think it's a smaller, like a smaller, like just like a little, or and you're like, oh, I like that.
A fart noise. That's good.
Nice. All right, trivia treats.
Yep.
Num 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 num. It's tasty. Let's do speed round. Let's go. Name one of the three possible material components required to cast the spell Sleep.
Sand.
Rose petals.
No. Lavender.
Two are right, one is wrong. I'll let you guess. What is the product of the title of the loose leaf binder that replaced the Monster Manual in 2nd edition AD&D?
What?
I thought we had this one.
What?
What was the product title of the loose leaf binder that replaced the Monster Manual in 2nd edition AD&D?
Monsters Folio.
Yeah.
Close.
Monsters.
Less close.
Folio.
Less close.
The binder of monsters.
Monstrous Compendium.
Yeah.
And I was about to go Earth, Wind, and Fire. Air, Earth, Fire, and Water elementals are all immune to which kind of damage?
Earth,
Oh, I didn't know
shit.
that.
wind,
Slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Psychic?
From
fire, acid.
No.
The one type none of you mentioned, poison. What of the following colors was not used to designate a mapped level of the 1980 Demon Web? Green, blue, or orange?
Orange.
Green.
Blue.
Blue. is the wizard Ringlerun, ally of Strongheart, and wielder of the Staff of Power. A half elf, a human, or a gnome?
Half of.
No.
Human.
Human's correct. which Danielle's killing this. Which of the outer planes features tranquil, bucolic landscapes,
Oh, okay.
home to creatures of unfettered kindness and compassion, like Brony over here?
The Feywild.
Arborea.
Oh, one of the upper planes. Yeah, I don't know my upper planes as well as I know my
Oh,
lower
the
planes.
cloudy place.
Think of
Let's-
a
yeah.
great Matt Damon movie.
Good Will Hunting.
Oh, Elysia.
Nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
Elysium.
It's a good.
Hey, I'm getting them right. What is happening?
Too bad these are unofficial. 'cause
Danielle
Caleb didn't
Butlin
write them.
for winning that tasty treat round. She gets a tasty treat of a dog, or what'd you call it? A dog nut.
Dog nut.
Grab that dog nut and eat that cream.
With that.
Let's bring ourselves to the cream that's about to pop out of Parpadelli. What's your name?
Papyrus.
The cream that's about to pop out of
Party.
and take ourselves back into Shitake's mansion.
Leader of the Mind Flip.
He really is going for that cream.
Party wolf gets sucked in by all these tendrils of tongues and the mouth clamps shut, and there are two left on this travelator. TM. I don't know if that's copyright. Apologies if it is. On this treadmill. At the top of the round. That was the top of the round. Next up is arms. Your vision is back. You just saw this explosion of brony in the teeth behind you. What do you do now? As... Oh, nope. As...
Tablet issues.
Yeah, there we go.
Tell me about it.
As you see this, your vision starts to slow and you start to move real weird and you can't quite move your horse hooves as fast and you are slowed.
I am going to watch as Paardi is kind of chomped. I am going to... Paardi's disappeared into the mouth.
Party's disappeared. The tongue's there. There's nothing left of Party.
Paardi was sucked in or chomped through the teeth?
The guy. The tongues and the teeth went down. You didn't see any blood or tail or viscera.
All right. I am going to look at Peachy. I'm going to be like, I've got a really dumb idea. I'm going to drop... I'm going to dart. I've only got 15 feet of movement, technically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just move across 15 feet.
15 feet across towards
Peachy.
Peachy.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I'm going to drop on my back. hold my
Into the
lance
water.
up.
You're now in water again.
Yeah, lie on my back in the water, jam my lance into the water and
Okay.
hug it
Yeah.
with it pointing up 15 feet in the air.
Like a flagpole.
Like a flagpole, hold onto the beach ball for buoyancy and have it there and nod to it with Peachy, and I'm going to lie back and just lie still
Okay.
and go towards the mouth with
All right.
the pike, the lance in the air,
Okay.
trying to pierce the mouth.
Okay,
Hold it
next
open.
up, you are up, Peachy. You see this
Oh, no.
man lie down next to you in the water. And say, hop on, little boy.
Dear Lord Father in heaven, if afterlife is real, please accept me as a child into the kingdom of heaven. Just gonna scooch there, and I'm just gonna sit there,
Up on the ball.
sit there, and just.
As you're mumbling that under your breath and look up this spike, you look up and you see all the eyes above you, just glinting with glee. And that's your turn. And then at the bottom of the turn, we move
And
into
I'm
the
holding
mouth.
my action to just try to prop open the mouth.
A roll and a roll
That's
to
all I
prop
can
it
think
open.
of.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll to attack. Why not?
Roll to attack?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, the jaw comes down, and the top of the jaw, as it's going to clamp shut on top, a tongue comes out and just whoop and pulls you both into it. Boom. And all of you disappear into the darkness and shadow. All of a sudden, you find yourself boof, back down onto this travelator, this treadmill, in the exact same positions where you found yourself at the start of
Oh, to
everything.
begin.
There
Okay.
is no difficult terrain. You are all normal speed. You can see. You can see perfectly well,
Yeah.
and you hear round 2. Dodge.
Oh.
We are going to keep the same initiatives,
Okay.
and you're going to start feeling this travelator move 10 feet back closer. Boop, 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 boop. You're now 20 feet away from the tongues. And who won that, would you say? Would you say that was Peachy or Arms?
Oh, Joey's bigger, so he crosses the line first.
His legs went through first? All
He
right.
crosses the line first.
Okay. All right. Cool. Next up, Arms. You go first.
I'm going to look across at the rest of them and be like, so we're just getting our cardio in? Is that it?
I guess so.
I will...
Oh, we're not dead.
I'm going to go to the very edge, like one step, 5 feet to my left, and then
Yep.
come forward 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm not going to double move.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action to... I'm going to hold my action to throw the dodgeball at whatever obstacle comes at me. Or
Okay.
whatever obstacle comes at one of my friends.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Rolling. You're going to hold your action to,
Yep.
to try and intercept the
Intercept
attack.
with the ball, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because you won Peachy, you get a +5 to your initiative on this round, so you go second.
I'm just gonna start running. Just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Boom.
Action dash.
Cool.
Yeah,
Great.
Just book it.
That's everything. You just are you silent or are you screaming the whole way? As soon as you hit the ground, you feel like, ah! Great. Next up, Paardi. What are you doing?
I guess we're just running. And I'm gonna take my double, movement dash situation.
80 feet up.
So you're going to get in front of...
Okay. Fantastic. Where's my horrible looking D3? There it is. With that, as you run past the screaming, you overtake by 20 feet the screaming goblin. Okay. Towards you, Arms.
Yeah.
This red arrow comes streaking out of the distance. You can roll a parry. So you can throw the ball at it, and if you roll higher than it's to hit,
Okay.
you can let it skewer the ball.
Do I have any modifier to this? Dex
Just
for
your
throw, or-
dex.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be proficient in that. Okay. Okay. 15.
15. Okay, as you throw it, perfect. Throw. You side throw it like dodgeball, like Ben Stiller in dodgeball at the arrow. And as you jump exactly like that, the ball and the arrow hit. They explode in this burst of magical energy, and you get blown
Oh.
through the wall to the other side, and you are now behind Peachy. Okay, that is your held action. That is the attack. That was only one arrow getting shot at you. So at the top of the round, at the top of the round, it starts to move again. We go a little bit faster. 20 feet back towards the chomping maw. The closest to the maw is Arms, who is 20 feet out of the tongue reach. And it is now Arms' turn. Oh, no. Arms' turn.
Okay. Okay.
You're doing great. I can see you from here. You're doing great. Just don't stop and watch out for big red arrows.
I'm going to run forward 30 feet.
30 feet forward. Almost caught up to the screaming gnome. Or goblin, sorry.
And I will... He's going to move ahead anyway, so... I will then, as I'm running... why do I have a little bag of sand?
Because why not? Sure, you have a little bag of sand. We'll give you that.
It says in here, a little bag of sand.
Great, you have a little bag of
I
sand.
have a book, ink pen, parchment,
down.
small knife, all makes sense, and a little bag of sand. I'm going to take out my little bag of sand, and I'm going to have that ready to throw and intercept next, just
Cool.
to try and give anyone a bit of a head start.
Yeah, no problem. All right, next up
Get ready to
is
delete that. I don't know.
Peachy.
If you run behind me, you maybe won't get hit.
Interesting theory. I'm gonna bring out the little bit of rope that I have in my backpack, and I'm gonna bring out my crossbow, and I'm gonna tie. I'm gonna tie a rope to one of my crossbow bolts, and then I'm gonna like a wall or something, like the walls. It's
like a void.
All
In the void, yeah, you saw Arms get thrown through the wall on one side and came out behind you on the other side.
And up the front here is just endless void.
Yeah.
shit.
So that's your action. You got to move to go.
Yep. Gotta go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Great. Next up, Paardi.
The gnomes are like,
Hey! I'm just gonna keep running.
You gonna keep running? Sure. You trundle off ahead in front of everybody. You're now 40 feet off the map. You're 60 feet in front of Peachy. Why do you all choose the same names so similar?
Paardi
Yeah.
Peachy.
All the
Peachy
damn
Joey.
time.
Peachy Joey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. At the bottom of the round, a 3. All of you have a red arrow come streaking towards you. You have your sand ready, so who are you going to try and intercept it? Yourself or Peachy? I will say Paardi's too far ahead.
Yeah, I'm going for Peachy.
Peachy,
yeah.
all right.
I'm going to save Peachy.
Another contested attack roll?
Attack roll? Okay.
Or, yeah.
7.
Oh, that was a 14 on the die for me. So, shoot, this red arrow streaks and hits, goes through the bag of sand, explodes it, and keeps going and hits Peachy. Peachy, do you
Blinded.
have any spells?
Yes.
You have to choose one spell and use it immediately, in any fashion you want,
Ooh, fun.
as the Expelliarmus arrow hits you.
A spell that isn't a cantrip?
You can use a cantrip.
Gotta use a spell.
Yeah.
Gotta use a spell.
Uh,
Said
same for you?
Party is 60 feet away from me.
Yes.
I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be an asshole.
Oh, no.
But not in purpose. It's the sand's fault.
It's the area.
I'm gonna be flinging my arms, and I'm accidentally gonna point at you and yell,
No.
"Stop!" and cast command.
Roll your whatever it is. Will?
Wisdom save.
Roll your
Yeah,
wisdom
yeah,
save.
so-
What's your DC? 16 or?
It's probably not very high.
That's
Oh,
a
it's a 2, so I'm feeling that.
that's a fail. So you have to stop for your next turn. All right, and then the arrow's coming to streak at you. That was an 8 on the die, so plus 5, so 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit, and for you it was a 4, so 9 total. Does not hit.
Does
These 2
not
arrows
hit.
streak past you. All 3 of you roll perception checks.
Natural 1.
Natural 1,
Natural 20
natural 20.
for a 19.
Solid. Good wisdom there.
16.
16. The 16 and the natural 20, you feel the ground start to travelator as it's moving, start to shake and vibrate. The natural 20, you dodge out of the way as this wall shoots up underneath you and you jump forward. The 16, unfortunately, you're now stopped, so you can jump backwards 5 feet or you get hit by this wall. What do you want? As it appears in front of you.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, I'll jump backwards.
Jump backwards. Cool. You are now 55 feet in front of Peachy. And then Peachy, you get hit this wall in front of you. Bang! You get hit by the wall, and you can't move forward without climbing over it the next round.
How tall is the wall?
5 feet.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, at an insurmountable height. That's like twice the size of me.
Next. So that's the bottom of the round.
Roof to ceiling here.
Top of the round. Everything moves 30 feet back.
So 30 feet in front.
You're about there. All right. Then it's now arms.
There's a wall behind me.
Behind you. You jumped over it with the nat 20 as it popped up.
Sweet. I'm going to run 30 feet to where Peachy is. I want to try and run diagonal to get... yeah, so... Yeah, then up. Yep. Right behind him. Action.
Yep.
Yeet him up and over the top.
All right, you are over the top of that wall. So that's your movement action. Great.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you're doing?
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. Next up is...
I
you're
said
taking
I'd
the-
fucking pick him up.
you're
Actually, you
taking
know
the
what?
advice of the gnomes and your, and your
Do I wanna-
character.
What are the chances you die? No, I'm not going to hexblade. not going to hexblade curse you.
Oh my god.
Next. Oh, jeez. All right. Next up, Peachy. What do? You get thrown over the wall.
Oh, God. I'm gonna go, sorry, Party.
Why are we stopping, Peachy?
It's not my fault. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Cool. Yep, you climb up on this horse that stopped. But
Tail swish.
Paardi, you can't move forward. So your movement's done. You are stopped. What do you do? Do you have any actions you want to do?
I think your action with a command, your action is to stop.
To stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And do you get a movement then?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Full
So
turn
That's
to
turn.
stop.
Yeah.
you are stopped. Do you want to say anything?
What's going on? Why are we stopping?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It was the sand in my eyes.
And with that, 40 feet.
Both with walls in front of us. Yeah.
You have a
Walls.
wall 5 feet in front of you. They have a wall directly in front of them. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Then as the treadmill moves 40 feet backwards, it keeps getting faster and faster. And round 3. Okay. Go arms.
I am going to look over the top of the wall, and I'm going to say, I can't do that. I'm just going to say,
You got this. I believe in you. Save the town.
and I'm going to do exactly what I did before. Just lie on my back, spear in the air, eyes closed, little grin on his face. Doesn't quite understand what's going on here.
Great.
Bless.
Next up is.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to Jack Sparrow second Pirates of the Caribbean. He's going to run into the mouth.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
with the spear. And just jump into the
As
mouth.
this maw opens up in front of you, and all these
tongue.
tongues like slow motion.
Yep.
You see this.
Yeah. And I'll jump into the mouth to try and give
Great.
it something to chew
Roll
on.
an attack.
I'm trying to do anything at all. That is a 14, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, 14.
With the 14. Your wisdom's not great. You notice that the tongue, the mouth, kind of feels a little bad for you. It gives you a tongue. A tongue pops down in front. You stab the tongue, and another tongue comes around and grabs you, pulls you in as it closes over the top of you.
They don't do any damage, do they?
Not that you know of.
Okay.
And then, all right.
Because that's something I'll do if they do.
Peachy, you just heard, save yourselves, get to the chopper.
Fly,
and as he
fly,
runs,
you fools.
runs into the mouth, disappears.
Yeah, Purdy.
That's a little racist.
I was meant to be. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna sit awkwardly on top of and think about what I did.
All right, what are you doing, Peach? Party?
Run another 80 feet.
80 feet into
Or
the
like
distance.
leap over the wall, obviously.
Roll in athletics. Obviously, from a standing start, probably make you do this at disadvantage.
Well,
Back up. Get a run up.
Has it been a minute since
That's a
I
12.
cast guidance?
Nope.
You do have a D4.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yay! That's a
Oh, I
16.
16. 16.
Hold on,
You
hold
get.
on. You might not. I might have lied. Hold
Oh.
on. Hold on. I gotta see if something else is concentration.
Yeah, command's not concentration.
It's not.
No.
Okay, then you're still good.
Great. With a 16, you hop over the wall and you can move 40, 20, 60 feet in front. 60 feet, you go charging off.
Excellent.
Vroom,
We
vroom,
do
vroom,
that.
vroom. You are about 100 feet from this mouth, and then
Just take yourself off the map, yeah.
Party, you see Peachy, you see the eyes kind of like narrow in excitement. Whoa, we got a good race going on today. Kind of look, and the treadmill speeds up. Whoom. Straight back 60 feet, with Peachy on your back. From there, each of you have an arrow coming at you. At Peachy, that is a 18 to hit.
Yes.
Spend another spell, and then for Paardi, that is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Shoom, it goes underneath your legs. Roll
I'm not gonna.
Woo!
roll a reflex save.
What are you looking at me for?
Roll a reflex save, Paardi.
Dexterity.
Dexterity save.
Oh.
I'm curious.
19 on the die.
19 as this
for-
wall raises
for a
up in front of
total
you.
For a total of 25.
As a 25, as the wall raises up in front of you, you hop over the wall effortlessly, gliding with this screaming goblin on your back. And as this happens, you expend what spell?
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I go, oh God, don't let me die like this. And then you feel yourself just get pumped full of energy, and you feel like you're very safe.
Oh, that's nice.
And as you land and continue to trot off, as this treadmill speeds out from underneath you, almost matching your speed, you see a little mote of light in front of you. A little bead of red. It's coming towards you.
Oh.
You haven't technically had your action.
Yep.
Peachy, if you want to do something.
I would like to hold my action
Okay.
to dive forward off Paardi.
Okay.
Across the finishing line.
If in case I have a strong feeling this little bauble's going to like blow up in confetti or like a fireball or something.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait until the little bauble does something to dive off of Paardi.
Awesome. So as this little like you guys are on this treadmill, matching it pace for pace, this little ball comes towards you and boof, and this fireball hits. Both you roll a reflex save, dexterity saving throw, and you get advantage because you prepared your action.
Yep.
That's a 17 plus what does it's an area spell, right?
No, that is only if something were to attack you.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
9, even at advantage.
Yep.
No. As you jump into the ball.
Oh no.
And it blows you backwards, but I'm assuming it kills you.
Probably.
I'll just roll.
Depends how much damage it does.
3d6. Yeah, you're dead. That's 11 points of damage and 3d6 over the top of you, Paardi, as you duck underneath it. You are still you're getting away, but that was technically that was 3, so 11. How many? That's 12. That's 23. That's 6 d6. How many d6 for fireball?
8.
I'm still dead.
So 31 halved, so 15 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm still dead.
As Peachy gets knocked back, gets blown back from the fireball, you both fall unconscious and then get eaten by the maw. You both land with arms back at your starting positions on the treadmill, and you hear, you hear, final round. Survive.
Survive. Why? How did you guys go?
I didn't survive. We
All
got
right.
blown up.
Oh no, there was a big ball of light.
Okay.
The treadmill moves 10 feet back. You're 20 feet from the maw. And you're... Who won that one? Peachy? No, Paardi.
Paardi.
You get a +5 to your initiative, so you're back in front of Peachy.
You're up with me now.
And you are now in front of Arms as well, I believe.
Yeah. Both
yeah, I was
20s,
15.
Yeah, I was 20.
Yeah, 2020. And then Dex is the decider.
It's up to the DM.
Alright.
Yeah, it would be Dex. So, the room moves.
So just make sure you're talking into the top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're
room
coming in the
moves.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tilted all the way down. Yeah. Front on.
Okay. First up, who's got the best Dex?
I got a +4.
I got a 15. So plus
Oh
2.
yeah, bird. 18.
Yeah.
+1.
So whoever had the best Dex out of you two goes first.
Yeah, Paardi takes off. At a
40
gallop.
feet off into the
Nice.
distance. Roll a perception.
Aww.
Oh, I can delete my
It's a
sandbag.
nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
So 10 feet away from where you start, you step on something and you hear click. You take 6 points of damage. Starting from max, you are back at max, and you take 6 points of damage. As a mine underneath you goes boom. Next up is Arms.
I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna take my book, my ink, and my ink pen, and my small knife,
Yeah, no.
and I'm just gonna toss them out like as far in front as I can to
Sure.
see if I can show where any of the other mines are. Just 4 things, just one big handful. Toss them over the thing.
Okay, great. So like it's spread out in a line
Just,
or in front
well,
of you?
I mean, thrown in a bundle, but they'll spread out to a little bit of a.
Roll roll an attack. Roll 4 to hits.
4 to hits.
Yeah.
Using Dex or using Strength or. I'm not
D-
proficient. It'd probably be
Dex.
Dex, yeah. Okay. That is a 4, a 7, a 10, and an 11.
To hit a square is a DC 5, so you missed one somehow.
Okay.
So 3, you hit 3 squares in front of you like nicely, and one of them goes boof and blows up, and you think you got a clear space in front of you if you want to start moving forward. Like the 30 feet in front of you, you think is clear.
Do I see any pattern between the two? Probably not between two.
No.
I am going to step forward to. I'm going to use my movement and action to move as erratically as possible
Okay.
to see if I can show up any other mines to clear a path for one of these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm going to use 60 feet of movement and just kind of run
Okay.
back and forth, trying to uncover where mines are, trying to give them a sight line for at least one other mine.
Okay. Okay. What was that laugh? Okay. Nothing.
Okay. Herc, do you want to move me like 30 feet forward? 60 feet to move 30 feet, I guess.
You run a nice, big, sharp, snaky S.
Yeah. Maybe even back 10.
Zigging
10
when you
feet.
think you should zag,
And
zagging when you think you should zig.
Across. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
And you end up in front of this horse that got blown up, the center that got blown up.
I think there's only the 2 mines.
Next up, you are going Peachy.
That weirdly seemed to work. 5, 10,
One step.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Zigzagging.
You're zigzagging 60 feet.
60 feet zigzagging.
Okay, are you throwing anything down?
I will.
Let me delete all my stuff.
I'll just drop a bunch of crossbow bolts.
Okay, as you're running. Okay, roll. In that time, let's say 40-20 as well.
I have one sheet of parchment left.
You can write your will on it.
No, I gotta make a paper airplane.
Plus my dex.
Yeah.
This is fucking pathetic. A 4, a 4, a 5, and a 19.
A 4, a 4, a 5,
And a
and a 19.
19.
All right.
Jesus.
With a 98 on your luck, you somehow manage to hit one, and in front of you, as you're zigging and zagging, you're throwing down. Woo! And you run through the smoke looking like a superhero. Bottom of the round, top of the round, it moves. You move 30 feet back.
Oh boy. That's 15, yeah.
Straight away, we lose Paardi to the tongues. Next up is Arms. Joey,
I'm going
Arms.
to run forward 30 feet.
Just straight.
Sorry, I'm going to make a paper airplane.
Okay, that's your action.
I'm going to run forward 30 feet and throw the paper airplane to try and get it to land somewhere in front of Peachy to show at least one mine that Peachy could dodge.
Roll a dex to see how good this paper airplane is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a 19.
Fantastic. Roll normal dice to hit. DC 5.
That is a dexterity. That's a 17. There.
17.
Nice.
Somehow, in the midst of this mine going off, you perfectly fold this airplane, you toss it beautifully, and as this goblin runs through this explosion, you hit the square, which... I rolled 2 98s in a row, which didn't have a mine in it. Hits the ground. You have
That
a
one's
paper airplane
safe.
in front of you.
That one's safe.
And then I'm gonna run forward 30 feet without even looking.
30 feet. Okay. Okay. You hit one mine. Straight away after one foot lands. You take 8 points of damage. Half of that fire, half of that acid. You run forward. You hit another mine. Kadunk. That is 11 points of damage.
So the first one takes out my legs and I fall forward and land face first on the other mine. So it's like boom, legs, and hit my head, and then boom, blown back up, and I'm gone.
In the air, just flailing around. Next up is Peachy.
I'll remember you.
Gonna pick up. Actually,
Object interaction.
Pick up that airplane.
I'm gonna pick up the airplane and I'm gonna throw it in front of me to see if it'll land on any other mines.
Roll the
Dirty
hit.
paper airplane.
We've just discovered that it's a beautifully built airplane.
3.
With a 3, you throw it, and you know that thing goes shadunk straight down? It just goes shadunk straight down, and somehow there's now a mine there.
Oh
No,
no.
there's not.
Oh shit!
And you keep running?
Yeah, I guess.
Zigging when you should zag, or? You're like, I'm making it! At the last step, you hit a mine and take 3 points of damage. 1 point is fire, 2 is acid.
I'm still good.
And then the treadmill speeds up.
Jesus.
My
50
mangled
feet
corpse
back.
gets pulled back in.
The corpse of Arms gets eaten, munched. And then we go to you, Peachy, alone on this battlefield.
I don't want to be here. I'm gonna try to go to run, then I'm gonna trip. I'm gonna.
Okay, you're gonna get eaten. As you get eaten, all 3 of you, as it clams down on the last on the last survivor, shadunk, all of you come tumbling, doo, 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 and you feel this red plush carpet underneath you. Peachy, you feel incredibly energized, incredibly strong. Having won all 3 rounds, you gain 3 levels.
I won one.
Yeah, I won 2 rounds.
You won 2 rounds? Oh, you won
Party
one
won
round.
one.
Oh, and Paardi won one round. You gain 1 level.
I gained 2.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
I'm riding this out level 1 the whole time. You watch.
So we all gotta gain 1 level each time.
What?
So so you can add your levels, do a quick
Amazing.
adjustments to what you need. As you're doing that, you find over the top of you as your eyes blink open, you see Graham looking down, and he's like, "Aw, man, I always like that one when you have more powers and you're more developed. It's a much more interesting game. But I guess that was quite exciting to watch. Peachy, that was quite impressive." Thank you. Good job. Lifts you up. Whew. And as you lift up, you realize, like, any damage you took, there's no damage. You're all back at full health. You have all the items you expended. Your
Fuck,
bag
I
of
deleted
sand.
them all.
I tried to bring you back the ball, the beach ball, but I had to use it. I'm sorry.
You mean this thing? And he picks it up right next to you, bounces it.
Yeah. That thing.
Do you want it back?
I would love to have it back.
Here you go.
Okay.
I'll take the dodgeball.
And you all stand up back in this room.
But that wasn't your favorite. That was Joey's favorite.
That was Joey's favorite. Yeah, my favorite's that one over there. And he points to the room 100 feet away from you.
The next one we have to go to.
Yeah, you don't have to go to it. You don't have to. Again, this is choose your own adventure. You could do it wherever you want.
What happens if we don't?
You could leave if you wanted to.
Out the front door.
Yeah.
And then we wouldn't find all the other villagers.
You both look a lot stronger, physically and mentally.
Yeah, I I feel pretty good. That was fun but painful.
Exactly.
So, are you ready for the next one?
All my praying's paying off.
Let's do the next one.
Let's go.
Oh, wait, I gotta go get into position. Runs upstairs.
Oh god.
Step at a time.
I am going to, as we head across to the other door, I'm going to, with my lance by my side, look at you two and say,
How smart am I?
"So, how smart am I?
Not
So, whatever
smart to
happens,
explain.
we need to make sure one of us wins. But at some point, the people that came here before did not come back out.
What
we
if
must
we
be
all
careful.
take turns?
Take turns what?
Turns winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
Then we'll all get stronger together.
I think it might be better if one of us gets really, really strong.
But they said play as a team, right? Because then we might be okay, but then you'll be not okay.
I can still help you as a teammate. I can still help you. I helped you in the last games, did I not?
Yeah, you did, but I feel like if you had more abilities, it'd be even more helpful.
I feel like if we plans are going to be undone. I agree with you. I will try to win, but if I see an opening for one of you to win, I'll take it.
I mean, I think all of us should do that. If there's an opportunity for someone else to win because we don't feel like we're confident in winning, we just let them win.
But
Right.
we should try to
And
focus.
if we've already won one, we just lose.
We should try to focus, though.
Yeah.
We should try to focus. If we see something that someone else is really good at, we should try to focus on them
Yeah.
rather than being like in the moment. So if it is a running thing, we would focus on you. If it is a praying thing, we would focus on you. If it's reaching for things, it would be me.
Okay.
Okay.
Next door, I guess.
I'll just winners first.
You see Peachy sort of puffs out their chest, sort of struts. Struts over to the door. Let's do this.
And you can't reach the door handle.
reach over the top, turn the door handle, push it open, and let these two
Too
go
low
first.
for a
As
party.
as the door opens, again you see this portal door where it's like this black swirling nebula like appearance with this purple light swirling through it. And you all step through?
Before I step through, I am going to edge back through the door with my really long kind of clip-clop feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold the dodgeball out in front of me, and this time as I touch the marble, I'm trying to see where the ball comes from. And I've got the dodgeball out, and I'm taking the dodge action to try and bounce the ball away. Yeah.
Okay.
And I touch the marble.
Roll investigation or perception, whichever one you want.
They're
High,
both-
whatever's higher.
Horrible. Here we go.
Oh no.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 for 19.
For a 19. Yeah.
So as you touch it and bring the ball back up, you see with that nat 20, you see on the other side of
Just like a burly gnome throwing a dodgeball at me.
like this pillar next to you. You see a shunk opens up and a hand just whoo, throws it and it bounces. And with that nat 20, I'll let you bounce it back at the gnome if you want.
Yeah, I'll bounce it back at the gnome.
And you hear this, you do that, and the gnome, before the door can slide shut, it takes a pretty solid 2 points of damage, and you just hear thunk, ow! He's like, ha, nice. And shuts.
I'll nod. Step through the door.
And you, boof! All three of you land on this mercury silvery substance.
Oh.
It is ankle deep. None of you are drowning. Don't worry.
Whose ankle?
The centaurs. On this silvery substance, it's almost where it's reflective and you can see this dome shape. And you're not quite sure how you realize that it's a dome because it just seems to be that infinite nothing of black and purple nebula-like swirls. Knowing what to look for, Peachy, you see the eyes start to open up all around the sky.
They're watching.
And tries to crane back, but doesn't quite have the flexibility.
The three of you, which are standing in a triangle-like shape, you all sort of turn around and see in the middle of all three of you is a pedestal with a big red button.
I'm going to. I am going to.
And I'm going to draw a map.
I'm going to. As you're doing this, I'm going to just look out at the rest of them and be like, I'm going to adjust my uniform a little bit. I am going to look at these guys and just adjust my little vest. And as I adjust my vest, you watch as frost kind of comes over the top there and little ice shards pop out. And I'm just going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself real quick. And I'm going to say, I can reach the button from far away if you're worried about explosions.
Oh yeah, this is
Just
a
go nuts
reaching
with the
thing.
water if it's not coming off.
Let me make sure before you do some reaching. Let me make sure that it's gonna be okay.
I trust you.
I'm gonna clasp my hands together, stare at the button, and I'm gonna be like,
Come on, don't be trapped. Don't be trapped, baby. Come on. Don't be trapped.
and I'm gonna cast Find Traps.
Oh. Spicy.
Okay. What does that do?
Since the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight, 120 feet, a trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by alarm, glyphal warding, magical pit trap, but it would not reveal natural weaknesses in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole.
So intentional traps.
And it reveals that the trap is there, not specifically what, though. It just goes,
Yes, trap, no trap.
Yes, trap, no trap.
Where was this on the treadmill?
It just beamed into my brain. I learned from the treadmill.
Smart.
Interesting. Because if the button has a function, that's not a trap. Whereas if the button itself is trapped, that's a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You...
Or if there's traps on the way to the button.
Yeah. But if the button activates a trap, the button itself is not trapped. Because it's
you
a function.
feel
right?
from the...
Yes, because it's meant to be a trap. So,
Right, gotcha. Yeah.
so it would be yes, trap.
Yeah.
I mean, is a button a
The
trap?
entire room.
Because you could just be like, push this to get shot by an arrow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the argument is, if you push this, you get shot by an arrow. If you push this, a trapdoor opens up. Or if you push this, something is summoned. Is that still technically a trap?
Yeah, it's here's what you'll do. Here's what happens.
Come on.
From your knees, spreading all around the floor, you feel some sort of tugging at this magic that you're not used to, that has been infused in your body through unnatural means.
As you focus, you look up. The button's been pushed down.
Okay, I think we're.
This giant hand just roll a d4 and a d12.
D4 and a D12.
Yep.
Always go color coded. 2 + 3 for 5. 2 on the 12, 3 on the 4.
Which on the d4 was what?
D4 was a 3. D12 was a 2.
D4 was a 3. D12 was a 2.
Yep.
You see off in the corner this magic that you were like infusing the floor with. You feel it getting sort of pulled off towards the direction of Paardi.
I feel like Joey would be like a kid at a crossing walk. You know, you don't press the button once, you go...
Yeah.
No,
No.
I'm not going to do that.
Nothing
Just one press. Just one press.
Out of this silver liquid, it creates this like cube-like shape that, for those that know D&D, would know what a gelatinous cube looks like. But this is like a solid, see-through, jelly-like ochre substance. As the silver and then Terminator style color clears out, and it is this cube creature, 5 foot square. Appears right over there next to 20 feet away from Paardi.
Don't get too close to it. Trust me.
Everyone roll initiative.
Maybe I will press the button a couple more times.
I was trying to press it to see if it has a cycle.
Oh, I'm being shown that the bag of carrots has an opening, and I tore a hole in it like a ravenous mouse. Well, you know what? We don't need friends.
20 to 25 initiatives. 15 to 20.
19.
19 for
Peachy.
Peachy. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
9.
So arms.
7.
9. Party. 7. Cool. Great. Peachy, you see this cube in front of you. Well, it's 20 feet away from Party, by the looks of my quick math. Yes. Top of the round is you. What do you do?
I'm gonna. 5, 10, splash, 25, 30.
Don't get too close. It moves.
Then I'm gonna as a bonus action, gonna cast Searing Smite at 2nd level.
Great. Go for it.
I'm gonna bring out my oversized mace and I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna be like, big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies. And then you just see the head of the mace just burst into flames.
Okay. Roll to hit.
No, I.
Nope. Roll your damage.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
That's action.
Great.
That's it.
See, told you I didn't know the rules.
Yeah.
Then it's arms. Arms, you are up.
I am going to look at Peachy and say,
You should take a step back.
I am going to bonus action Hex Blades.
That big red button's just sitting there.
Is it an action to press it?
Bonus action. No, oh, you don't have free action. Free action.
You do technically have a free.
Yeah, you can do
oh,
that.
fuck! I'll hit the button again and then walk away.
Roll another d4, another d12.
That is a 3 on the d4
Okay.
and a 5 on the d12.
And a 5 on the d12.
Maybe we're supposed
Okay.
to press it together.
Sorry, what are you going to do for your action while you set this up?
I will walk away from it, and I'm gonna get 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna get 20 feet away from it. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get 20 feet away from it. At 20 feet away from it, I look at it, and my eyes roll back, and I just point my lance at it and go, yes. I'm gonna Hex Blades curse it, and then from 20 feet away, I'm going to Booming Blade it. With my reach and my lance, I dash out and try to stab at this guy. Let me pick a different dice for fun of it. With my lance, that is a 12 to hit it.
12 hits.
12 hits? Okay, sweet. Beautiful. That is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage as I jab into it. And as I jab into it, this kind of thunder energy wraps around it. And we'll see what happens if it moves on its turn.
Okay, so no damage?
11 damage.
11
11
Great.
damage, yeah. And now it's got a sheath of thunderous energy around it, and it takes more damage if it moves.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay 20 feet back and be like,
Seriously, Peachy, get behind me.
I haven't even noticed that other thing show up yet.
Yes. So, Peachy, as the button got hit, you, with the ebbing of the last of your magic, you feel more of this trap magic move over to just to the side of you, and you feel another. You see another cube start to sprawling into existence, and then sort of disappear. You can't see it anymore.
There's an invisible cube. There's an invisible cube.
Arms Party, you are up. You saw the cube form over to your right, and you also see the original one to your left.
Tempted to press the button.
The big red button.
Ooh, it is. It's a big red button.
Do you push the big red button?
Nah. I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna head over to where I saw the one appear.
You hear from the sky. Boo, push the red button.
I'll hear that. Reach back for the big red button again.
Which one are you moving towards? Sorry.
The area where one appeared and then disappeared.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to move your full complement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to where I saw it.
Check yourself.
You move where you want to go.
Yeah.
Is it
So I'm gonna go 15, and with my I'm just gonna rear back on my hind legs
Okay.
and attempt to do like a stomp in case anything's there.
Okay, cool. Right. Roll to hit.
So this is +6, 13.
13. As your hooves in the air, whoosh, onto the ground, and they spray up this silvery mercury-like liquid into the air. You see it engulf this thing and outline the cube that's in front of you, but is 10 feet away, not 5.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit.
And it starts to dribble off. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, I'm gonna close that distance,
Don't get stuck in the cube.
and I'm gonna like turn around and bonus action back leg it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna expend a key point. How many of those do I
that
have?
gives some stuff away.
And I'm gonna bonus action double back.
Okay.
Um.
Roll your hits. Roll your attacks.
Okay.
I say hits because the AC, you're going to hit it.
I'm gonna pair my die here. That's a nat 1.
Oh
One
my
of them.
gosh. The one thing.
And a 16 plus 6, 22 for the other one.
Okay. Roll your damage for 1.
Sprayed my ankle. So yeah, that one. That is a 5 plus 4, 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. Okay. 9 bludgeoning. Oh no. Great. Okay. Let me do math. Okay. And with that nat one, both legs kick out and hit, and you feel the goo go suck up the foot, and you pull one foot out and the other foot's stuck. So now you're hobbling, and that's where you are right now.
Excellent.
Great. Okay, next up is the goose. The goose. Let me just check how far the goose can move. Okay. The goose.
Okay, so as that one moves, it's going to take
The one in front.
4 points of thunder energy as it steps towards us.
So the one in front of Peachy
Paardi and Peachy, yeah.
Peachy and Arms
Yeah.
move towards them and takes that thunder damage as it rocks with the noise. Takes 4.
4 thunder, yeah.
I lost my pen. There it is. Takes 4 thunder. So. Great. It's gonna go up to Peachy and just raise up like a tidal wave and crash down on top of you. You can make a DC saving throw. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. That's cocked. 15.
15. You are fine as this thing crashes down like a tsunami. You little hop up and land again back on the mercury. You are fine from being engulfed.
Nice.
That's all it does.
Yep. Until you get in there. Once you get in there,
Yep.
you're fucked.
Great. Cool. Next, that's all it's gonna do. So next up, Peachy. As this thing crashes down on top of you.
Is it the one opposite Paardi first?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Gonna hit this thing with my mace. My flaming
Squelch.
mace.
Squelch.
That's a 4.
That's a 4 misses. How did you miss a gelatinous cube? I don't think that's possible without a nat 1.
I have a +1 to hit.
Okay.
My goodness.
Arms. Before you go, you see the cube that has the foot of Paardi trapped. Paardi, you are going to make this a disadvantage. A dexterity saving throw as it tries to engulf you and suck you in.
That's a 7.
7 is unfortunately, as you try to pull that leg out, it just
Sorry, I lied. It's a 9.
still,
Yeah.
and it fully engulfs you, except for your little human head.
Oh, boy.
Your little human head's poking out, but you are gonna take.
I could use some help, guys.
Turn around for the first time and be like, what are you doing?
Oh no. You are gonna take. That's 11 points of damage. Acid damage. Luckily, you're not level 1 anymore.
So I'm staying away.
I need that.
Cool. Up is Arms.
Arms is going to look at Peachy and say, stay away from it. Here you go.
Push that button. You hear whispered over the top.
5, 10,
Push
15, 20. I'm going to be right next to the button. I'm going to back up next to the button. I've got my lance out ready. I'm going to jab out at the gelatinous cube in front of Peachy as an action. I'm going to booming blade it again.
Okay.
That is a crit for me.
Ooh. All right. Roll your double damage. Double damn zony.
And that'll be double booming blade if it moves. But we'll worry about that when it moves. That is 19 points of damage.
19 points. Hot
19 points.
diggity. So what does this? What does this look like? This critical hit.
I kind of back up with lance in hand 20 feet with my really long arms getting that extra 5 feet of movement. And I look at the button, look at the cube, look at the button, look at the cube. I thrust out, twisting from the hips, thrust out just past Peachy's head and just into the gelatinous cube and try and tear and flick it in the opposite direction of Peachy. And then I kind of I flick off the lance and kind of sigh, and I just lean over to the side. Job well done. And I lean on the button bonus action with my elbow.
Roll a d4 to d12. In front of you, Peachy, as he's doing this, you see these those thunderous blades get into this cube and kind of explode pieces of it off into the air.
It was a 4 on the 4.
Yep.
And a 2 on the 12.
4 on the 4 and a 2 on the 12. 4 on the 4. Ooh, interesting. A 4 and a 4. Let's do this guy.
Peachy, if you move, it'll go boom.
Okay.
As you lean on that button,
Peachy, there's another one right behind it. It's multiplying.
another cube out of the ground, and as it forms a cube, you think it's going to be the same thing, and then it sludges out and turns black.
It's an ooze, not a cube.
Yeah,
Interesting.
And it looks like muck.
Oh.
It's a Pokemon.
And all right, I'm going to roll that
I'm
thing's
religious. I don't
initiative.
believe in evolution.
Yeah, that was
Pokemon is the work of the devil.
that was a Hexblade crit on a 19.
About satanic monsters and evolution.
Okay,
What are you talking about?
that was
I can't
arms.
hear. My ears are silent.
Party, you are up.
Ah.
Just the human head. You can get
Yeah.
yourself
There.
out with
Strength check. I
a
think.
strength. Yeah, strength
Okay.
check.
Athletics.
Let me
Or
just check here. Da, 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 da.
One of the two.
Try to escape by DC 12 strength check.
Okay. Can I try and kick it from inside the tent? Can I? Is that another?
It'd be a disadvantage because you'd be like punching
You're
through
restrained.
jelly.
technically,
Yeah.
We are at 1 hour 20, so
Go.
10, 15.
Go.
Yeah. When you find a nice cliffhanger, and then we can come back into it.
Nice.
Nice.
Love a good Cliffy.
Is that when you
All right. I'm
job
gonna.
while you're rock climbing?
Everything I had a response is inappropriate to say on the camera.
I'm gonna take a gamble on this one, guys.
Sorry, say that again. I cut
I'm
you off.
gonna take a gamble on this one, guys. And Penny's just gonna and bring his head into the gelatinous.
You dip into the
Okay.
Do you at least take a breath before you go in there?
You just like Homer Simpson it.
Yeah.
Bloop. And just the lips.
Boy.
Okay, what are you doing?
She does that. I'll look at Peachy and be like, I think it's one of us two going to win this one.
Oh, you seem to be rather far away.
Yeah, because I don't want to die.
That's all you're doing?
That's all I'm doing.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
Like
right.
I said, it was a gamble.
Okay. Peachy, did I miss your turn?
No, Peachy went first, then the cube
Oh,
that
yeah.
took on Paardi.
Okay,
It
so
went,
this cube.
It went Peachy, Paardi cube, me, Paardi, and then Peachy cube. And now that cube is right after me as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this cube right in front of you, Peachy, is going to try and like, it's going up to down didn't work. It's going to go side to side and try and hug you. It's make a DC 12 dexterity save.
That's 12.
12
Oh,
as
boy.
it you like it wraps around you and then you duck as it pulls in and you like duck underneath its arms. Underneath. Okay.
Move or kill it. Kill it now.
That's all it's gonna do. Up after that, it's gonna after that is back around Peachy.
Gonna try to poke it with my mace.
Okay.
How is this cube looking so far?
This cube is looking less cubish. It's
Okay,
now
yeah.
almost like
18.
18. You hit.
So I will deal.
This cube is definitely looking like jelly that's been attacked by a 6-year-old.
You dip your fingers as well. That's an ick for me. That's an
I
ick for me.
deal 3 minus 1, 2 bludgeoning damage.
Goodness me.
But then I deal 7 fire damage
Oh.
as the hot mace pokes into it. And for the next minute, unless it gets unless it gets put out,
Yeah.
it will take 1d6 fire damage. for the next
Okay. And we'll do that at the start of its turn.
Yes.
So let me do math. Okay. It is as you're like melting it down, like those hot iron balls that they put on things and see what happens. It's just
Yeah.
doing that through it.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my what's that ability called? my good gobble juice. Yep. Yep,
Gobbleness.
that's what I said.
You put what, Fury the Small? Or?
Nope. My nimble escape
Ah!
as a bonus action to disengage and then go 5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, too close to the other one. What are you doing, Peachy?
Peachy runs across the battlefield towards as the face of Paardi disappears. Don't worry, guys, I got this.
What are you both doing?
Into the cube and does nothing. We'll go through one more round. Let's go with
Yep.
this. That's this. Yeah. Okay. Next up is that ochre. So it's just gonna start as you, Peachy. You notice this cube with the centaur start to vibrate with excitement. Bloop, 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 bloop,
I think
bloop,
it's working.
bloop, bloop,
Whatever
bloop,
you're
bloop,
doing,
bloop,
it's
bloop.
working.
And you take 10 points of acid damage there, Paardi.
Dead.
Bye.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
It's not working.
starts. You see the hair start to go. The tail
Well, I
gets
guess you're
disintegrated.
death saving throw.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you got a death saving throw too, maybe. Next up is this black
Unless you're past
pudding,
your hit point max.
which goes.
No. Got it.
shit, black pudding.
It's got 20 feet of movement. Blub, 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 blub. It slowly goos over itself towards Joey Arms. And after that, it is now Arms' turn.
For fuck's sake. I am going to... This one's pretty badly hurt, right?
Yeah, it looks... You looking at it, roll a perception.
That is a 10.
You feel like the flames might melt the rest of it.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to move back away from the button. I don't like the button. Don't press the button. I'm going to kind of go side to side. I'm going to look over my shoulder at Peachy and be like,
You got that one, I'll get this one.
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm just going to rinse repeat from 20 feet away. Reaches 20 feet, 5, 10, 15. So I can just hit him. Yeah, beautiful. I am going to reach out and swack at him with a lance. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
9 to hit.
To hit the pudding.
That hits.
Oh, it does? Okay,
Yep.
beautiful. Pudding's going to take... sorry, booming blade every time,
Yep.
pretty much.
Yep.
Pudding's going to take 9 points of piercing damage, and it is wrapped with thunderous energy if it moves. So 9. 9 piercing,
9
non-magical.
piercing. Okay, you're marked down minus... as you stab in and pull out the lance, you see like this black corrosiveness start to eat at the lance, and you have a -1 on that lance.
Okay, beautiful.
Only to damage rolls.
To damage rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, excellent. Okay, can do.
Alright. At that Arms party. Death save.
And it's the cube, it's the ooze.
Oh, yeah,
no,
that
the ooze.
That ooze. The party ooze. So it's gonna keep engulfing you. So 2. Wait.
No, the third one that I pressed, the black ooze goes after me if that's when we press the button.
No, it rolled an initiative.
Okay, sweet. Easy.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Arms party. Yeah, party. You're up.
Do you want me to say it on Michael?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Great. That's 1 fail of 3. Fantastic.
Good.
This roll your burning for the gelatinous cube that is on fire.
3.
3 points of damage. It starts to bubble and melt. It's still like coming closer. It is still alive after that 3. And then to the top of the round, Peachy.
Gonna muster up all my courage. And I'm gonna go.
You stupid cube, you ate my friend. I'm gonna pop you.
And then I'm gonna just sort of wimpily slap it with a inflict wounds.
Okay. All right. Is that a spell attack?
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit.
18.
That hits. Roll your damage.
It is 3d10.
Yeah.
That is 3. That is 1, so 4. That is 5. 9.
9 points of damage.
Necrotic damage. as I just sort
Necrotic
of go,
damage. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. As you hit like through it, you just you see this pulse go through, and it sucks out some of the life force, and it just shrinks down. Just get a little smaller.
Ooh, spicy.
The top of the head just pops out. Now a bald head.
Eyebrows burnt off.
Peachy black pudding.
And then
It's-
bonus action, I'm gonna disengage
yeah.
and
Nice.
buddy up with.
Buddy.
Okay.
Both of you roll perception checks.
Natural 1.
17 for a 16.
With that natural 1, all hope is lost. You have to fight to the death.
I'm sorry, Joey. I failed you.
With that 16, you see a door. Over in the south of the room, there is a door.
Look at the door. Look at...
Look at Peachy. Look at the door.
And before any decision can get made,
And then look at the
that's
button.
where we're going to leave our episode.
Shit.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Thank you for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer. If you like what you heard, give us a like, give us a review, rate us 5 stars. If you want to hear more, follow us on Patreon for more exclusive content and extra goodies. And make sure you follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Theater of the Mind Flayer or at mindflayer_pod. Thanks.